Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, I'm so excited to show you how I make my thumbnails. So to be honest, when I first started YouTube, I was using like Canva. I was using like the most random things when I had Procreate the entire time. I don't know why. I didn't put two and two together. I wanted it to be easy. I wanted it to be, already kind of pre-made. So I was making these horrible thumbnails, but now I'm getting very creative and I'm doing my own using Procreate. So that is what we're going to be using today, and it's going to be very chill, very laid back, and I'm very happy today because it is none other than Valentine's Day. So, and I just love the red, the pink, the white, even though I only dress in black, I do like the red, the pink, and all that. So we're not gonna make a Valentine's Day, video, but this one will be fun, and we can even make it Valentine's Day theme, a cute thumbnail for this video. I have had honestly a week. Look at my nails. So yeah, this week I've had so much going on. My clients, lots of things, lots of changes, lots of behaviors. So I'm hoping that this video helps calm me, because usually when I'm crafting, I consider doing YouTube and my other hobbies, reading, junk journaling, as I've spoken about before. I consider those to be kind of like things that are very fun for me, and they de-stress me. So after a long day, like, I just love doing something that brings me a lot of happiness, and making thumbnails is a part of something that brings me happiness. So I love decorating, I love doing all that, and honestly I think I've been getting a lot better at doing the thumbnails, and I'm going to show you step by step my process. So let's get to showing you how I use Procreate to make thumbnails. The materials that I'll be using for today's video, I'm going to be using my iPad Pro 2nd Gen and my Apple Pencil. It's the 2nd generation one too. And the app Procreate, also Pinterest. I'll be using that. And so I'm going to show you step by step how I do it, and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off by going to the Procreate app. And I already have a thumbnail dimensions already preset. So those are the numbers right there. And then I'm going to Pinterest, and we're just going to be searching up a whole bunch of different things for Valentine's Day, because I want my thumbnail to be Valentine's Day themed. So here I am saving a couple that I like, though you don't need to save it. I just have a ton of boards. So if I like something, I usually save it. I like this one, so I'm going to download it. And I'm also going to just keep on scrolling and scrolling. This whole thing is just lots of scrolling to find out what you want to put on your thumbnail or whatever you're creating. I already had this one in my Photos app. I believe I did. Or I already had it saved, but I'm just putting it in my Photos app again. And I wanted the cute bows. I wanted just a variety of Valentine's Day things, like I mentioned. And so here is my Photos app. I have a couple saved. I want to use this photo for the thumbnail as well. So I'm just going to hold down, and then like it'll pretty much outline it. You copy and you paste it into Procreate, and here it is. Resize it however you want. And I also thought of adding a cute background of paper, so it looks like it's like, I don't know, like a scrapbook kind of scrumpled paper in the background. I thought it would be cute, so here I am. I resized it, and I'm going to just be drawing an outline over it so it looks like a pop-up. I don't know why I didn't use the lasso tool initially, but you can just do the lasso tool like I'm doing right now, and then you will put 3 fingers down to cut it. There's like a lot of hidden tips and tricks from Procreate. Like there's different like gestures that you can do, but I don't know all of them. I know a couple, but doing the 3 fingers does cut it. Again, I'm looking at more little things that I can add to it. I went with this bow, but girl, I did not include this because what was I thinking? I love going on Pinterest and just finding random memes. I have a meme board, so that's why you see this random little kid. And so I'm still scrolling. Pinterest tells you what you need. So I was like, oh, I need a background. And I found that background. I found this lined one. I tested them out on Procreate, resized them, did all that. Didn't like how they looked. So I did actually go with a different one, which is fine. For all of my backgrounds, I like to reduce the opacity so it's not like super bright. So that's what I did here. I ended up going with this one. I thought it was super cute, like the little XO thing. So I resized and I lowered the opacity like I mentioned. I love the little disco balls, so I pretty much always put them in my thumbnails. So of course, this one also has a little disco ball. So the rest is just pretty much, like I mentioned, going through all of your photos, going through Pinterest, scrolling for hours to find what you like, and just pressing down, you copy and you paste it into Procreate. Very, very simple, very easy. Again, Canva does already have thumbnails that are already made, preset, but I like to individualize everything. Of course, I had to add those little kisses because it's super cute. Sony angels are adorable. I had this picture already, so I just pasted this little cutie in there. I don't even have Sony angels, but I love that this is free and I can have as many as I want virtually, right? Or digitally. But yeah, just a lot of copy and pasting, very easy. I went with this love letter and this little teddy bear that you'll see me adding. And then I didn't really like the cherries, so I took them out and I added these roses instead. Who can forget the roses on Valentine's? And I was just resizing it and putting it in the corner so it looks cute. It looked too bright, so I lowered the opacity a little bit. And then I changed the bow, and here I am adding some text. I wanted it to say how to make thumbnails on Procreate. I like to add a lot of doodles, and I love calligraphy, so I added my own calligraphy to it. I only added text for this, and I always use that Helvetica font. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I always use that one because I think it's very bold, very nice. And I like to create like these shadows, so I changed the colors from white, and I use always pretty much white and black. And then here I am, I'm gonna add my little personal touch with my own lettering, trying to get it perfect here. And I noticed that the R in the Create is different from the R in Pro, but here, whatever, it's fine. I noticed it after, but yeah, it's gonna bother me, but it's okay. Then I turned on alpha lock so I can change the color to black, and we're gonna do the same thing, create a little shadow so it looks like more 3D, more outlined. Once I was happy with everything, I simply just saved it as a PNG, and you are finished with your thumbnail.